You give a man a match and he'll be warm for a few hours. Set him on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Yeah, welcome to anime's dark side. If you're like me and you've got a dark sense of humor, or you just like being disturbed, then there's a whole anime world waiting for you. One of my most popular shorts was about Magical Girl Sight. If you can get through episode 1 of that, you'll know if this genre is for you or not. So today I'm bringing you to the dark side, whether you're brand new to anime or just new to this particular genre of anime. This scene we're about to take a look at is from Tokyo Ghoul. Our boy Kaneki is catching them hands and then he gets kidnapped, just to add insult to injury. Tokyo Ghoul to me was on the milder side. There was a lot of blood and gore, but it's really not the darkest in my opinion. However, this scene, the very first time I watched it, had my stomach in knots. The voice acting makes it even worse, in a good way. Gotta give them their 10s for this. You can hear every punch, every groan, the suffering. That's just what made it so hard to watch, but you also couldn't really look away. And this is just the starter pack of dark anime. So by this point in the video, there's 2 types of people still watching. 1, why in the hell would anybody watch this? Or 2, hell yeah, say less, I'm in. Listen, there's probably research out there about why some of us love twisted stuff or why dark humor feels like therapy. All I know is I've always been like this. As a kid, my favorite movie was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and my family had it on VHS tape. Y'all remember those? The cover art literally had Leatherface holding somebody about to put them on a hook, and little old me was like, I want to watch this. So I don't know why I'm like this, but it's my turn to be a bad influence to you. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're a fellow darky too. Alright, so let's get right into it. You waited long enough if you're one of those 2 people still watching. I'm going to give you my top 10 dark animes, starting with mild, going all the way up to extra hot. Actually, before that, let me give you one show that you need to keep in your pocket, and it's the one I mentioned earlier, Magical Girl Sight. If you only watch one thing from this video, make it that. So let's get into the lineup. We're gonna start with Death Parade, a mysterious bar run by Deckham where the recently deceased are forced to play games that reveal their true selves. Instead of gore, the darkness kind of comes from confronting morality and guilt and what people hide in their life. Darkness level for this, I would say, it's like dipping your toe in cold water. It's unsettling, but you'll survive. Up next is Erased. Now, this is about a man who gets thrown back into his childhood to prevent a series of kidnappings and murders. It's emotionally heavy with themes of abuse, trauma, and regret, but it's not very visually graphic. The darkness level for this one, I'd say, is kind of creepy. You'll feel uneasy, but it's not gonna give you nightmares. Psychopaths. In a future where your mental state can be measured and judged by the government, latent criminals are hunted before they even commit crimes. Dark, psychological, and dystopian without being overly gory. The darkness level for this one, I'd say, makes you side-eye your iPhone, but you'll still sleep at night. Elfin Lie. Cute pink-haired girl? Nah, she's a killing machine with invisible arms that rip people apart. This one mixes extreme gore with tragedy and themes of human cruelty. The darkness level for this one is a bloodbath with feelings. You'll need tissues for your tears and for the mess. Another, a cursed classroom where students and teachers die in horrific Final Destination style accidents. Creepy atmosphere, suspense, and shocking deaths make this show unforgettable. The darkness level, don't get attached. Everybody's basically a walking spoiler alert. Devilman Crybaby. A teenager merges with a demon to fight others, but it spirals into a brutal war between humans and demons. It's violent, sexual, and tragic, and leaves you feeling gutted by the end. Darkness level, the anime equivalent of getting punched in the soul. Paranoia Agent. A series of characters are terrorized by a mysterious boy with a golden bat. It's less about gore and more about society's collective paranoia, trauma, and urban despair. Darkness level, not bloody, just brain melting. Good luck explaining this one. Higurashi When They Cry. A rural village hides secrets as friends spiral into paranoia, murder, and time-looping horror. Cute art style hides gruesome stabbings, torture, and psychological torment. The darkness level for this one looks like a slice of life and then somebody gets 37 times. Technolize, a cyberpunk nightmare set in a decaying underground city where humans replace their limbs with cybernetics. Bleak show and nihilistic, this anime feels like it's drowning in despair. Darkness level, it doesn't scare you, it just convinces you that life is pointless. And now that we've entered extra hot territory, we've got Corpse Party, Tortured Souls. A group of students perform a friendship ritual that transports them to a haunted school filled with vengeful spirits. What follows is gruesome deaths, child ghosts, and relentless gore. Darkness level, watch it in the daytime with the windows open, your sage burning, whatever you need. Trust me. Now, if that list didn't make you side-eye your current watch list, then I don't know what will. As a general disclaimer, don't feel like you gotta jump straight into the deep end. If you're sensitive to dark content, please research before you press play. But if you're like me and you're unbothered by pretty much anything, then just start with episode 1. Tell me this, what's the darkest anime you've ever watched? And if you're new here, which of these might you actually want to try? I want to hear it. I'm building out a whole series for anime beginners, so after this, check out my other guides to find your next watch. When one arc ends, another one begins. See you next time.